If you had to choose, would you rather be boiled alive in oil or eaten by insects for 17 days? History wasn't just cruel, it was creative. Today, we are ranking the absolute worst punishments ever designed by mankind. Let's start with the Yakuza finger removal, or yubitsume. Did you mess up? Did you offend your boss? Simple solution, just cut off a piece of your own pinky finger. It's a ritual of apology. I put this at the bottom of the list because honestly, it won't kill you, but typing on a keyboard will be annoying forever. Next is bastinado. This is purely about pain. The victim is tied up and the soles of their feet are beaten with a rod. Again and again. It's not meant to kill you, but if they go too far, your feet will turn into useless jelly. You might never walk again. Pitch capping. Imagine pouring boiling hot tar into a cone and forcing it onto someone's head. It burns, it sticks, and it cools down. Then they rip it off. And your scalp comes with it. You are left scarred for life, looking like a peeled orange. Moving to Asia with the elephant's foot. Why build a machine when you have a 4-ton animal? If you were lucky, the elephant crushed your head instantly. Game over. If you were unlucky, the operator would order the beast to break your legs first. Slowly. Ancient Rome was weird. This is Poena Colai. Killed your father? Okay, get in the sack. But you are not alone. You get roommates. A dog, a snake, a monkey, and a chicken. They sew the sack shut and throw it into the river. You drown while fighting a confused monkey and a drowning snake. Absolute chaos. Roman decimation. This is math, but evil. If a unit were cowards, they were divided into groups of 10. They drew lots. The loser had to be killed by his 9 best friends. Blowing from a gun. Simple physics. You are tied to the mouth of a cannon. And then, boom. Witnesses said the head flew 50 feet up, arms went left and right, and legs just dropped. At least it was instant. You wouldn't feel a thing. Emperor Basil II was ruthless. After capturing 15,000 soldiers, he didn't just kill them. He blinded 99 out of every 100 men. He left the 100th man with one eye, just so he could lead the others back home to tell the story. This one is disgusting. They force-feed you castor oil until your stomach explodes. Then they put you in a barrel. You sit in your own fluids until you confess, or until you drown in it. Immurement. It means being walled in. They build a room around you, brick by brick. Sometimes they leave you to starve immediately. Sometimes they feed you through a small hole just to make the torture last for years. The rack. A classic. You lie down, they tie your limbs, and they turn the handle. Your muscles stretch, your joints pop, and eventually, snap. It was used to get information, or just to rip people apart. Tarring and feathering. Hot tar is poured on your skin. That burns. Then they roll you in feathers. You look like a giant humiliated chicken. The physical pain is bad, but the public shame is worse. The Aztecs didn't mess around. To please the sun god, a priest would cut open your chest with a glass blade, reach inside, and rip out your heart while it was still beating. The heretic's fork. Simple design, absolute nightmare. 2 forks, one under your chin, one on your chest. You can't drop your head to sleep. If you do, the spikes go in. Sleep deprivation meets physical puncture. And then, the rat cup. A bucket with a rat inside is strapped to your stomach. They heat the bucket. The rat panics. It has only one way to escape the heat, by digging through you. Catherine's wheel. They weave your body through the spokes of a large wheel and smash your limbs with a heavy iron bar. Every bone breaks. Then they put the wheel up on a pole for birds to eat you. Boiling alive. Water, oil, or even wine. You are lowered slowly. The eyes go first, then the skin cooks. It is slow, it is agonizing, and you feel everything until your brain boils. Pirates used keel hauling. They tie you to a rope and drag you under the ship. The ship's hull is covered in razor-sharp barnacles. You are sliced into ribbons while drowning in salt water. If you survive, they just do it again. Sawing. The genius of cruelty. You are hung upside down. Why? To keep the blood in your brain. This ensures you stay fully conscious while they saw you in half, starting from the groin, all the way to the belly button. High treason in England. You get the deluxe package, hanged, drawn, and quartered. First hanged, then cut open while alive, and finally, 4 horses pull your limbs in 4 different directions until you tear apart. The Spanish donkey. You sit on a sharp, triangular wooden wedge. Then they tie weights to your feet. Gravity pulls you down, and the wedge slowly slices you upwards. The Brazen Bull. A hollow metal statue. You go inside, they light a fire underneath. You roast to death. The scariest part? The pipes in the bull's nose turned your screams into the sound of an angry bull. The creator thought it was art. Vlad the Impaler's favorite. A greased wooden stake is inserted. Well, you know where. They stand it up, and your own body weight slowly drags you down the stake. It could take days to die. Flaying, removing the skin while the person is still alive. Skilled executioners could remove it in one piece. You die from shock, infection, or hypothermia. You are literally naked to the world. The Vikings had the blood eagle. They cut the ribs by the spine and bent them outward to look like wings. Then they pulled the lungs out. It is said the victim was supposed to remain silent to enter Valhalla. Impossible? Lingqi, or death by 1,000 cuts, used in China. They didn't want to kill you fast. They made small cuts, hundreds of them, removing pieces of you over a long period. The ultimate torture of endurance. And finally, the worst way to die, Scaphism. You are trapped between 2 boats. Force-fed milk and honey until you have severe stomach problems. Then, covered in honey and left in a swamp. Insects come. They eat you alive from the inside out. It took 1 victim 17 days to die. Let that sink in. So which one was the worst? Being eaten by bugs in a boat or the red-hot bull? Let me know in the comments. And please, stay out of trouble.